everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have another palette takeover week video for you. So for the last few months, I have dedicated 1 week of the month. I've been doing the last week of the month, and I have been randomizing one eyeshadow palette that I must use in that week. And it doesn't really matter if I use it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. If I'm going to do any eyeshadow look, I need to use that eyeshadow. So for this time round, I actually got pretty lucky. I have been unlucky with the palettes that I have recently had for this little challenge of mine, because I have been pulling like older palettes and the quality hasn't been very good. But this last week, I feel like I actually had a really good week and I did multiple looks. I think this is the video where I have the most looks since I started this project as well. What I end up doing is I do a random get ready with me with my channel members, and I pick the palette for that video and then all the rest of the looks I have for this video. So it's kind of like a makeup diaries, but we just have the one palette, so it's also like one palette 1 week. So it's kind of a combination of everything in between. So the palette that was picked was actually my What's Your Power from Gloss Gods. This is discontinued, but this is such a fun, colorful palette, and this is what it looks like if you're not familiar with it. I already have had a lot of use in this palette. I know this palette really, really well. It's a really fun, bright, beautiful color story as well, and perfect for this time of year. So I couldn't have been luckier, quite honestly. So I was really, really pleased that this was picked. And my first look, like I said, I did with my channel members, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'll do a little snippet of it here, but otherwise this video is dedicated to all the rest of the looks that I did with this. And so without further ado, let's get into it, because I'm yapping too much. So anyway, let me know your thoughts at the end. But yeah, let's roll on to the looks. Okay, bye. so that was my week of looks with the What's Your Power from Gloss Gods. I fully enjoyed this. Now you'll notice that obviously some of the looks were very simple. I only used 1 or 2 shades for a couple of days, and I did really find that I had a lot of variety with this palette, as you would expect, and I had a lot of fun. And I did end up actually doing no pan left behind this last week. I used all of the shades. I think the shade that I used the most was maybe Powerful and valuable, but at the end of the week I did end up actually going into every single shade at least once, so that's a win-win for me. And I couldn't even really tell you what was my favorite. Maybe my favorite was the one that I do with my channel members because it was the most intricate and I used quite a lot of shades, but I actually liked the rest of them, and I was so pleased to find that the quality of this palette has not degraded over the years. This is one of my oldest Gloss Gods palette at this point, and if you have been watching this series, I have been going through some older palettes like I mentioned, and 2 of them I really noticed the degradation of the shades, like the quality of the mattes or the shimmers just wasn't up to par with how the palette used to be. But this one, I did not find that. So that was such a nice pleasant surprise, because now I'm dreading, like I love doing this challenge, but I'm like, if an old palette like this one is pretty old, it's like 3-4 years old now. If an old palette is picked, I'm dreading that it won't live up to my love of it. But I really enjoy this palette, and yeah, I'm excited that I got to use it this last week. I had a lot of fun, and I did end up doing, I think 5 looks in total. I think it was 5 looks including my channel members. But yeah, let me know down below which one you liked the most. I know they were super simple, but it was also during the heat wave, and so I really didn't want to wear that much makeup. So I was trying to limit how much I was going to really wear on my face, because I knew it was going to drip down and melt away. So regardless of that, I really enjoyed it, and I'm really happy that I didn't end up just coming back to you with like 2 looks like I have been doing the last few videos. So I really had fun with this one, and that was my palette takeover for, honestly, that happened in May. So that was my palette takeover for the month of May, but it was the last week of May. And I do this every single month. So if you have not subscribed and you would like to follow me along with this journey and any other project pan, or just get ready with me, or just get to know me, then obviously I would love for you to like and subscribe and all that lovely stuff. But otherwise, I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching.